They don't know anything. Hey, this is X from the Proper the Thought series. You know, the frontistery. Anyway, the reason why I'm talking to y'all tonight is because y'all know, those of you who follow the Proper the Thought series and TPOT media, y'all know that I put a few excerpts of something, something that TPOT media wrote, a while back. It's something that was written a while back, and we decided to air a little bit of it. And we're not quite, I don't think we're anywhere close to being halfway through it. But anyway, forget all of that. It's called a Khan's Confession, and I know y'all know what it is. The reason why I put that up there is because I wanted to share the experience of, what it was like to be locked up, what it was like to, be in a penitentiary and all that kind of stuff, because I didn't want to, what I don't want to do is I don't want to glorify it. I want brothers to understand that they don't need to go to prison. That is the thing I want to put across to the brothers more than anything else. I mean, going to prison, don't get it mistaken. Going to prison doesn't make you tougher, doesn't make you harder. It doesn't make you, it's no badge of honor. It's none of that. It's none of the nonsense that people are telling you. Now, mind you, there are some people that are in prison who are good people. They are just good people who, for whatever reason, they have made some bad decisions. Just like there's people in prison who have done nothing and are totally innocent. So I don't wanna cast a whole general net. Okay, I don't want to make a generalization and cast a whole net across a whole swath of people, because that's not right to do. But what I can say is there are people in prison who don't belong there. Now, that much I can say. People that don't belong there, we'll just say that. But I'll say again, I don't want to glorify it. I don't want to sensationalize it. I don't want to do none of that. I put this stuff up as a warning for brothers, so they can know that the place is not some paradise. It's not somewhere where you go to get trained on life. It's not somewhere you go where you get there and now you become something or someone, because it doesn't. Because a lot of the brothers who end up going there, they just keep going back, keep going back, keep going back. That's all what happens. What the main thing that happens to you when you go to prison is that you find yourself behind everyone else. And what do I mean when I say that? What a lot of people don't know about when you are incarcerated, technically, every day that you were in there, you're 30 days behind the rest of the world. At least that's what has been said. I don't know how true that is, but let's say it's not 30 days behind the world. Let's say it's 10 days behind the world. It's because you behind some day. You definitely behind some. We can even go as far as saying 5 days behind the rest of the world. Now multiply that by 365. Then multiply that by however many 365s you've been there. Comes out to be quite a bit of time. So the main thing that happens to you when you go off and go to prison is that you waste a lot of time, and when you come out, if you're fortunate enough to get out of there, you are behind everyone else. And I say again, I don't want prison glorified. I don't want people to think that I'm trying to I don't know. I don't want people to think that this is satire. I should say, because it's not. I mean, it's different. Y'all know here at the Proper Thought series, we do a lot of different things. That's why we call the Proper Thought series. We have all kinds of stuff on this page. So I wanted to talk to y'all because y'all my subscribers, y'all my followers, and I know y'all watch my stuff. And I just wanted to let y'all know that I appreciate y'all following my stuff, but understand this, is that this thing is not up there, as satire. It's not up there as, something to make you think that it was this glorious thing, or that it's not. It's none of that. It's just a little story about what happened to me a very, very long time ago. And that's all it is. It's nothing else. And I say again, it's a warning to other brothers to stay away from anything that's going to get you into prison. Now, I know some of y'all are not going to listen to me, and that's fine. But you should. And anybody that tells you different is crazy. The last thing you want to be doing is doing anything that's going to get you to go to prison. Because trust me, brother, I can tell you this. Prison is the closest thing to hell without dying. All right? And it's not even so much of your freedom being taken. Man, your liberty is being taken. Your respect is being taken. Your ability to move freely is being taken. And when you get there, trust me, it's not even so much the treatment from other people or other convicts and inmates like you. Man, you got to be weary of the damn COs, the guards. I mean, because let me tell you something. Even though you go to prison as punishment, when you go in there, they think you are there for punishment. See, a lot of people get it mixed up. When you go to prison, they do all the stuff to the inmates. They beat them and they mistreat them and choke them, and some have been killed. So when you come there, you going there is the punishment. You're there as punishment. You're not there for punishment, all right? But see, most of the people who work there, like the correctional staff, they don't see it that way. You're there for punishment. You're there for them to punish you and make your life as uncomfortable as they possibly can. Because see, one thing that everybody inside that prison has in common is that they've all been convicted. They're all convicted felons. So when they look at you, that's all they see. These lifestyles have been carried out into the world. I mean, you see a lot of cops. When they see brothers out there, they just see convicted felons. I'm telling you, it practically mirrors. That's the thing. Prison mirrors outside. Outside of that prison mirrors the inside of that prison. I mean, I don't want to get too far off the point, but I say again, I feel like this. These days and times, and I've talked about this before, these days and times, the last thing brothers need to be doing is going to jail. Because trust me, if you out there doing shit that you ain't supposed to be doing and taking the risk of getting locked up, you the fool. Because every time those gates close behind your ass, somebody makes money. All right? And anybody who don't know that, they have not been paying attention. I guess they've been looking at too much Facebook, Twitter, and this damn YouTube and everything else, instead of looking at what's going on around them. The last thing you want to be doing, brothers, causing somebody else to get their pockets full off of your stupidity. You lose your freedom and they gain a lot of money. Where does that make sense? You out there doing shit that's going to cause your ass to go up. I don't know what to say about you, because all you going to do, brothers, you making somebody else rich while you suffer, while you ruin your life, while you get taken away from your family, from your wife, from your kids, from your whoever, from your very existence. You risk all of that. Go away, do time. And while you doing time, somebody's getting paid off of you being there. because everything is about profit, and everything has a profit. And guess what? These days and times, like I said, when those doors close behind you, when you hear that, guess what? Somebody's getting paid. And if you if you knowingly know that, and you still out there doing dumb shit, man, I don't know what to say about you. And you deserve what you get too, because you're basically just setting yourself up for it. You're gonna go down while somebody's sitting in some damn office somewhere on the other side of the country is getting rich. You the stupid one. You're the stupid one. I tell you what. I'm not trying to let somebody get rich off of me being behind the wall. I'll say again, the stuff I do isn't to glorify this shit. It's to let brothers know, hey, I did the time for you already. Trust me, you don't need to do it. I tell my sons, I tell my nephews, I tell my grandkids, I tell my brothers that I know, I say, look, I've done the time for you already. You don't have to do it. Trust me, I've been there. Ain't nothing there for you to see. It ain't paradise. There's nothing what you think it is. And you're not going to be no better off for going there. You're no better off for going there. Now, mind you, brothers have been locked up. They come out, they do their thing. Some brothers are fortunate. Some brothers know how to do that. Luckily for me, I was one of them. Okay, no, it's been a while for me. I mean, that was a long time ago. I was much younger and way, way more ignorant than I am now. I mean, I'm an older brother now. I'm in my 40s now. That was back when I was young and stupid. Okay, young and very stupid. So I'll close with this, brothers. Do what you need to do. Take whatever skills you're using to do your illegal shit while you are still free, and take those skills, man, and do you something else. Okay, take those skills and start your own business. You don't want to go to work for the white man? Hey, I ain't mad at you because I don't. So I can't tell you to go work for the white man because I don't. All right, I work for myself. But if you got skills to run game, if you got skills to do whatever it is you do out there in the street, whatever you do that you grinding and you doing it illegally, just think about this, brothers. You can take those same skills and start you some kind of business. Use your street knowledge to make you some legal money. That's the way to go now. I'm telling you, brothers, y'all need to have your own businesses. Get off them streets. Get rid of that illegal shit. Get rid of all the people who don't think that way, because you got to surround yourself with people who kind of think like you. Can't be saying, hey, I'm going to throw this down and try to start me something, and you got brothers around you who are not doing that. It's not going to work. Just like you can grind out in the streets and do illegal shit, you can put that intelligence, you can take that street intelligence and use that intelligence to start you a business, to start you something, to start selling something. Because that's what the world is about anyway, right? Having a product and selling it, that's how you build your wealth. I mean, brothers need to be taking those abilities, man, that they utilize in the streets, and get them some real business going, some entrepreneurship, some real legal money that you don't gotta look over your shoulder about. Because trust me, something tells me that this year here is not the year for brothers to be out there doing illegal shit, because we are slowly creeping towards a police state, I believe, especially with what's going on in these days and times. So last thing you want to be doing is out there doing something illegal. Get your money up the right way, though. Get out of them streets, man. I'm telling you, get off. Get out of them streets. Get out of them. Use those abilities. Use those smarts, man. Use those wits that you brothers got, man, and start you a business. I'll say again, I ain't gonna tell you to go work for the white man, because I don't. But I can tell you to try to start you a business, because that's what I did. That's what I did. And I'll leave y'all with that. Ain't no glory in this shit. Anyone who says any different is lying, and they full of shit. Get the hell away from them. They don't know anything. Proper the thought series.
Open your mind.
Knock it off. Knock it off. Get off.
Open your mind.
They don't know anything. Only from TPOT Media. Open your minds.